5 interesting facts about flamingos. Flamingos owe their striking pink, orange, or reddish hues to the carotenoid pigments in their diet. These pigments are naturally found in algae, plankton, and small crustaceans like shrimp, which are a significant part of their food source. Carotenoids are the same compounds that give carrots their orange color and tomatoes their red color. When flamingos consume food rich in carotenoids, their digestive system breaks down these pigments, and their liver metabolizes them. The pigments are then transported through the bloodstream and deposited in the skin and feathers, giving them their vibrant coloration. Interestingly, the exact shade of pink or red can vary depending on the specific types of carotenoids in the local diet. For example, Chilean flamingos tend to have pale pink feathers because their diet contains fewer red carotenoids, and Caribbean flamingos often appear bright pink or red due to a diet richer in these pigments. In captivity, zookeepers often ensure flamingos receive a carotenoid-rich diet by supplementing their food with synthetic pigments or natural sources like carrots and red peppers. Without these dietary additions, captive flamingos may lose vivid coloring and appear paler over time. This remarkable connection between diet and appearance makes flamingos a fascinating example of how an organism's environment directly influences its physical traits. The iconic one-legged stance of flamingos is a fascinating behavior that has intrigued scientists for years. While the exact reasons for this posture are not fully understood, there are several compelling theories backed by research. Flamingos may stand on one leg to conserve muscular effort, and research has shown that flamingos can lock their joints in place, allowing them to balance on one leg with minimal energy use. This is particularly advantageous when they are resting, as it reduces muscle fatigue compared to standing on both legs. Another widely accepted explanation is that standing on one leg helps flamingos regulate their body temperature. Flamingos often stand in water, which can be cool, especially in certain climates. By tucking one leg up against their body, they reduce heat loss. Alternating legs allows them to maintain their core temperature without losing too much heat through their limbs. Standing on one leg might also improve blood circulation. By reducing the time each leg is submerged in cold water, flamingos ensure better blood flow and reduce strain on their circulatory system. It could also simply be a natural resting behavior. Birds in general exhibit postures that minimize strain on their bodies, and this might be the most comfortable and stable position for a flamingo. Flamingos are some of the most social birds on the planet, and their highly gregarious nature is a key factor in their survival and reproductive success. Flamingos gather in colonies that can range from a few dozen individuals to massive flocks numbering in the tens of thousands. This social structure provides protection against predators, as there are more eyes to watch for danger. When a predator, such as a jackal or a bird of prey, approaches, the flock's collective alarm can quickly warn others to flee. Living in a colony also greatly enhances the chances of successful reproduction. Flamingos breed synchronously, meaning many pairs mate and lay eggs at the same time. This synchronization reduces the likelihood of predators targeting individual nests, as they are overwhelmed by the sheer number of chicks and eggs. Additionally, the colony environment makes it easier for individuals to find mates, as they perform elaborate courtship displays in groups to attract partners. With that, flamingo chicks benefit from being raised in a colony. They learn essential behaviors such as feeding and navigating their environment by observing adults. Chicks are also placed in creches, groups of young birds supervised by a few adults, while their parents forage, ensuring their safety and fostering social bonds. The size of flamingo colonies can vary depending on the species and environmental conditions. Larger colonies are more common in regions with abundant food and suitable nesting sites, while smaller groups may form in harsher environments. The importance of their social lives is so profound that isolated flamingos in captivity may experience stress and health issues, emphasizing their need for companionship. This remarkable adaptability and reliance on community underscore the flamingo's evolutionary success. Flamingos have a unique and fascinating feeding technique that sets them apart from most other birds. Their ability to filter feed in shallow water showcases remarkable evolutionary adaptations. They have beaks that are specifically adapted for filter feeding. Unlike most birds, a flamingo's beak is curved downward, which allows it to feed more efficiently in shallow water. The upper and lower parts of the beak fit tightly together and act like a sieve when feeding. Inside their beaks are rows of comb-like structures called lamella. These act as filters, trapping small organisms such as algae, plankton, brine shrimp, and other tiny aquatic creatures while letting water and mud pass through. A flamingo will feed with its head upside down in the water. This unusual posture helps the beak function effectively as a filtering tool. Flamingos feed by lowering their heads into the water, often submerging the beak entirely. They then pump water through their beaks using their tongues, which have a rough surface that assists in pulling water in and pushing it out while trapping food particles. Then they filter the food from the water using the lamella and swallow it. This process allows them to extract tiny, nutrient-rich organisms from large amounts of water and sediment. Flamingos can adjust their feeding methods based on environmental conditions. For instance, they may skim the water's surface when food is abundant. They can dig deeper into the sediment to access buried nutrients in times of scarcity. And flamingos are also known to move in groups while feeding, stirring up the water with their feet to dislodge food particles and make them more accessible. Flamingo chicks are not born with the vibrant pink or reddish hues that characterize adult birds. Instead, they hatch with fluffy gray or white down feathers. The transformation of their coloration is a fascinating process that highlights the role of diet and biology in shaping their appearance. The chicks emerge from their eggs with soft gray or white down feathers. This coloration provides camouflage, helping them blend into their surroundings to avoid predators. At this stage, their feathers are not yet infused with carotenoid pigments because their diet has not started influencing their appearance. As chicks grow, they begin to eat food that contains carotenoids, the pigments responsible for the pink, orange, or reddish hues of adult flamingos. It typically takes flamingo chicks several months to begin showing hints of color. However, the full development of their vibrant adult plumage can take up to 3 years, depending on the species and the quality of their diet. This gradual shift from gray or white chicks to vividly colored adults showcases the close relationship between diet, biology, and the flamingo's striking appearance, a remarkable example of nature's adaptability and the importance of environmental factors in shaping animal traits. Flamingos are truly one of nature's most captivating creations, blending elegance, adaptability, and social complexity. From their vibrant coloration, a direct reflection of their diet, to their remarkable one-legged stance and unique feeding techniques, every aspect of their biology tells a story of survival in some of the planet's most challenging environments. Their highly social behavior and communal living underscore the importance of cooperation and safety in numbers, while their life journey, from gray-feathered chicks to brilliantly colored adults, highlights the transformative power of nature. Whether wading gracefully through alkaline lakes or dazzling onlookers with their synchronized movements, flamingos are a testament to the intricate connections between environment, behavior, and biology, making them a symbol of resilience and beauty in the animal kingdom.